Hello YouTube, and welcome to a new 3ds Max tutorial. So what we're going to do in this tutorial is I'll let you all get used to it from my tutorials, and you've all got used to it. So today I'm going to basically show you how to model a small simple chair. So we're going to start with a box, and I'm just going to drag it out and I'll set it to 20 length, 20 width and 5 height. Yep, that's good enough. So we'll zoom in, Alt W to full screen. So we've got our first box, and we're going to press F4 on the keyboard, and you should see we've got no edged faces on it, on the top or anything. So we're going to play with the length segments, and as you can see we can break it up. So the front's here, so that's the back. So we'll say 4 length segments so we can get the back, so we can lift it up, and we'll say that'll do 5 width segments, and we don't need any height segments. So that's what I'm going to do for that one. In fact, I'm going to do 10. We'll say 10 and 8. So we've got loads more polygons to play with. So I'm going to go to the modify list at the top and add an editable poly there. And I'm going to select my polygon by pressing 4 or clicking it. So let's see. So for the start, we need to raise the back of the chair up. So we'll select this one. We'll select 4 then, 4 again, and 4 again. So we've got like a basic when we extrude it. And what I'm going to do is go down to find, when I find it, here, Bevel, and we'll click the little settings box next to it. And if we drag it out, what you can do is if we increase the Bevel, not that one, set it back to 0, the other one then, this one here, you can see we can resize how thick or small it's going to be. So I'm going to set that to minus 0.7, so make sure you got the minus on, and I'll leave that like it is. And then I'm going to bevel it again on top, but this time I'm going to change the height to I'm going to change the height to 20, so we've got a big backed chair, but I'm not going to bevel it inwards. I'm going to bevel it slightly outwards, just a little bit, yeah. So minus 0.5, and I'll do that. Then I'm going to select the inner polygons, so these two here, and delete them. And I'm going to go this side and select these two here, and delete them. Because once we've done that, now what we can do is if we press 2 or go to our edge, we can select this long edge down here, and this long edge here, and click, when we find it, bridge. Boom. Perfect. And we'll do the same for this side. There. Bridge. And we'll do it again here, so I'll carry on this on and I'll speed it up and back in a minute. So I'm back and I've done it. So we have a kind of a back to our chair, not fully finished yet. But what I'm going to do is go to our vertex mode again, edge mode I mean, and select all of these here, just every single one. And I'm going to go to connect and press the settings. So you can see it's added a line. Let's add some more so we can get the top. Where should we go? That'll work. So go to 2 on segments, 0, 0 on the rest. Go back to our polygon, select the outer edges, we hold Control or Command, CTRL, and then we select the edges, and if we go extrude, and we'll say 5, as you can see, make sure it's on group normals, else it won't work as well. So we have a slightly, bring it in a little bit, we'll say 3. So there's the basic back, but what I'm going to do is if I'm going to press Alt W and go to our left view, Alt W again, zoom in, and I'll select it and press 1 for our vertex mode, and all I'm going to do is drag it out so it's slightly on a diagonal. So as you can see, I can't give you the exact numbers for this one, but we'll put that up there, then we'll keep that straight for like a headrest. Zoom back out, as you can see we have somewhat of a basic chair. So we're not finished yet, so don't worry, I know it looks a bit crappy, but we're going to go to the bottom and press Alt W. The way I'm surfing around it is Alt and middle mouse button. If you haven't got a middle mouse button, you can't do this. But hey. So I'm going to select these four here, and repeat it over here and here. So we got the bottoms of it, and if you haven't guessed, yes, it is going to be the legs. Press G and you'll get rid of the grid so you can see better. Or you can press F4 and get rid of the edged faces if you like, but I'm not going to. I'm going to select Breville again, and that actually no. I'm going to get rid of the height for now and just put Breville inwards. Then choose Breville again, and then drag it out. So 20. Yeah, looking better. So I'm going to try and make this one square once I've done it as well. So instead of Breviling it in more, actually probably should. So 0 -5 again. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the left view here. Once I've clicked the tick, and I'm going to try and basically go to our vertex mode and make it look nicer. So I'm going to keep on all of them. These three. I don't really. Nah, we'll leave it rectangular then. So I'm going to try something new. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm going to click it and go to our modifier list and choose Turbo Smooth. So looking better. It definitely makes some of it look nice, but some parts it doesn't, like this here. But so we're going to go back and I'm going to use something else called chamfer. So you'll see what this does now. So what I'm going to do is select our box around here, here, and here. But I'm going to deselect all these ones. So I just want the edges, that's all I want. So I don't want none of the inwards ones. Simply just the edges. So anything around here. Around the border of it. Those. So now that we've done that, really, what we're going to do is we're going to go to chamfer, and as you can see it makes it look a lot nicer, but we can increase it, but that's messing up at the bottom, so we'll keep it as 1, and we'll change the amount just so it's not as bad, probably back to there, that'll work. Yes, that looks nice. So 1.2, and we'll click off. So we've got a nice looking thing. We're going to do the same for up here, so just the edges. So I've selected around the edges kind of best I could, and what I'm going to go is chamfer again, and as you can see if we bring it down a little bit we can make it look slightly better than it did. You don't need, yeah, you could make it rounded by turning the segments up, and so there's a semi-basic chair. Not the best, but we're just using the 3ds Max's first busy tools. We will eventually make it better and everything. Basic, super basic chair. Thank you for watching and see you next time.